Like and subscribe for daily OT brain boosters. A community basketball program permits an athlete with a unilateral upper extremity amputation to use a modified shooting brace and adapted ball handling techniques. With these reasonable accommodations, the athlete is able to perform the essential functions of participation and engage fully alongside other players. Which title of the Americans with Disabilities Act, ADA, applies? B. Title II. Which statement does not apply to Title III of the Americans with Disabilities Act, ADA? C. Applies to physical access to government buildings and access to publicly run programs. Context: Title III applies to private businesses and public accommodations. Government buildings and public programs fall under Title II. An occupational therapist provides education to a client with a newly diagnosed hearing impairment about accessible telecommunications services available through the local telephone company. Which title of the Americans with Disabilities Act, ADA, applies to this situation? D. Title IV. An occupational therapist is advocating for a client with a physical disability who wants to participate in a city-sponsored recreational program. The program is operated by the local government. The therapist explains that the program must provide equal access and reasonable accommodations to prevent discrimination. Which title of the Americans with Disabilities Act, ADA, applies? D. Title II. Which entities are excluded from coverage under Title III of the Americans with Disabilities Act, ADA? A. Private clubs and religious organizations. An occupational therapist works with a student who requires accommodations to fully participate in school activities. The therapist explains that school districts are required to follow federal disability laws because they are considered government entities. Which title of the Americans with Disabilities Act, ADA, applies to school districts? C. Title II. Which statement does not apply to Title V of the Americans with Disabilities Act, ADA? B. Assists individuals in overcoming barriers to using adaptive telecommunications devices like comment and share your thoughts to help us grow and learn together. Learned something or nailed it? Follow us to stay OT sharp. You got this.